It is revenge. I am the spirit of Mickey Rooney. I'll just say, we got he could dinga da dinga dinga hi, oh. The spirit of Mickey Rooney, who all thought he was just a loony, and you all took him because you felt you could, and you just grabbed and you greeted and you treated him like shit. Your day's done. Spirit of Mickey Rooney is here for revenge. You might say I'm a mean character, but well, I don't think anybody from the West was too upset when we were blowing up the Hitlerville in World War II. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm almost going by my Not that we don't go to other sides, you know. We just are the spirits of revenge. Hey, well, that's all we do. We don't care what car it is, what the body is, what the make is, what the purpose is, an electric is, a gas. We are the spirits. Revenge, Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney. Your day has come. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, my Mickey Roo, we know you were treated, oh, very, very fucking black and blue. You were robbed, steal, stained, and hurt, and disregard. You were treated like a shit fuck. No more, my Mickey Rooney. Oh. What's the plan? Listen, we're wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We know what we're gonna do. Hey, oh yeah. You know, who's laughing last is laughs the best. Because we're the last laugh. Third and fourth generations, you're gonna get it. You're spent it, took advantage of it, now you're gonna get it. The spirits of Mickey Rooney, revenge. That's what we're due today. Tomorrow we could be inside a Walmart dick, we could be inside of hay. Hey, send us in those figs, in between the twigs, on the shore, on the lake, we're everywhere. All of a sudden at the campfire, everybody care. And then there's little eyes, and there's zippies, and there's zoom. There's bang, 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 bang. And you know it's who. It's the spirits of revenge. Everyone's right, everyone's wrong. Everyone's right, everyone's wrong. Everyone's right, everyone's wrong. I want to ask you a song. I want you to pretend you love hawks more than any other birds. But I also want you to pretend you love feral cats more than any other cats. You love them both, and you love them both, and you feed them both, and you think of them both, and you talk to them both, and you sing to them both. And then one day, I don't know where that hawk who you love and your groovies on your shoulder and you're groovy, and it's like a groovy movie, waving at the kids. And then all of a sudden, that nice little hawk decides, like You people that took advantage of Mickey Rooney. You people who took advantage of Mickey Rooney. You. It's not gonna be a happy matter for you, because we are spirits of revenge. We are spirits of revenge. We are spirits of revenge. And Mickey Rooney. And so what are we gonna do? Oh yes, we found this wacky, this mixed up, this Meshuggah Jew. He's crazy. He's gone. His name is Avi Crazy. And what he's gonna do, like Jerry Lewis, but no money, so everybody will be cool. They'll be cool, cause it's America. They don't want them to touch your money. Please don't touch my precious money. If I was a rich man, so it will do. No money, and what we're gonna do is have a national friend-a-thon, search and rescue of every institution of isolation. Yes, there are homebound POWs, prisoners of wards, psychiatric, nursing homes, jails, homeless shelters, all Mickey Rooney's, all. Have a good night.
All right, thank you.
All Mickey Rooney's. All Mickey Rooney's. All Rigby's. Millions and millions in the 50 states of America have so many shut-ins. They're sick, they're dying. Wards of the state, no family, a little money that kept them afloat, no one to care, no one to invite. They're sickly and they spit and they might have a mite. Oh, impoverished, poverty's the breeding ground of disease, and poverty's the breeding ground of violence. Dalai Lama said so. It is unfortunately a very so the spirit of Mickey Rooney. We're gonna go to all those activity directors. About 10 years ago, I know there was at least 15,000 nursing homes, and there's only 50 states. 15,000, I gotta do the math. Ching 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 ching. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Maybe it's 300 a state. Do you know how many people are dying in there alone? They don't have friends and they don't have family, and many people are paid staff and their lives super suck, and it just comes in and these people are just packages, and I don't blame anyone. We just need to bring the love. We need to bring the love, 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 love. So while we're bringing the love, I just love to grab the whip of Jesus. Yeah. Oh, yes, he was that mild man. He taught the Sermon on the Mount. Love your enemy. Oh, yeah, but certain people he don't like the people that are farting on people. He don't like the people that farting on people. He don't like the people that farting on people. He don't. taking advantage of the poor, not helping the weak, taking advantage of the weak, and exploiting the poor. God, they hide behind religion and national so they can have an easier life. That's not what Jesus did. He lived with the homeless. He didn't have to. He was like a groovy teacher, you know. He probably had a good job somewhere in the religiosity, but no. But he was, he was. He's a spirit of revenge. You don't think we were there, do ya? How could we be with old Jesus? Remember, he visited us. At least some of us. All of us. He went to hell. Bang, boom, bing, bong, buddy. Well, anyway, who made us anyway? Who made us anyway? Think about it. But, yin, yang, but, yin, yang, but, yin, yang, it's ping pong, in your basket, now, in your basket, oh, no, in your goal, no, in your go, bang, bam, boom, bang, bam, boom. Oh, it's always been this way with 100 twists and turns on the holiday. It's conflict down here, and with the spirit of revenge, yeah. We're the spirits of revenge. So we were in that old Jesus, and we were whipping up the whip. All the really hootin' tootin', mama lootin', googa sootin', oh, they were all fit. And even all the struggling middle class, 'cause that's who I think Jesus talking to when he gave the Sermon on the Mount and said you gotta be better than these highfalutin religious rabbis that got their pickpockets and the Romans got their pickpockets and the rabbis and the Sadducees and the Sadducees, and everybody's doing the hoo-ha-ha, and we'll hide behind, yes, God blesses the rich, yes, ho-ho, but that's not what God said. If you're not helping the downtrodden, I'm sorry, my great-grandfather was a rabbi, my daddy loved God, and I went to lots of Jew things. I'm telling you, God always mad when you don't help those that are helpless. Read the Torah Haftorah. I said, read the Torah Haftorah. I said, read that Torah Haftorah. But with the spirit of revenge. Don't you worry, Mickey. We're coming for you, Mickey Rooney. Yeah. Third, fourth, Jan, we coming, baby. Yeah, we coming. Hold on, mama. We're coming. I'm telling you, we're coming. Oh, yeah, we're coming. Whoa, yeah, we're coming now. Bye, 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 bye. We're coming now. Boom, 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 boom. And so, we do this podcast, everybody, and there's no ego, there's no money. It's a podcast, like 100 million, probably more. YouTube, Babazoo, Hickey Boob. I don't want no sponsors. All I want to set up is a search and rescue of every institution of isolation, POWs, prisoners of wards and walls. Eleanor Rigby. Where do you all gone? Where do these lonely people? So we're gonna do it. We'll have this friend-a-thon like that Jerry Lewis Labor Day telethon for muscular dystrophy, but we don't want no money. We'll have it set up so we know how many, and we'll obey the HIPAA laws. No 501Cs. No organizations. Just an organism that is flowing on its own from free will. We won't need litigation. There's nothing to represent. Everyone hears the podcast. Whether it's the children's way, we're gonna let the child lead us. Oh, grandparents never seen such a wow grandparent day, 'cause every nursing home will be teeming. All these kindergartens, preschool too. We're gonna go on up until they hit puberty, and we're gonna do it like it's never been due. It's always been done a here and a baba there. Well, we're gonna make sure there's no one caught in Loneliness, do you want to say loneliness? Do you really want to say loneliness? Do you really want to say, well, I was a firefighter and I saved 8 people? 62. Yeah, they didn't make it. But I got an award for saving those others. I think there isn't a firefighter that would ever even think that way. I don't think so. I just don't think so. They don't carry guns. Every day, everyone that loves them knows they could be dead. Wow. So for 1 hour, you hear the podcast. We do the children. It's a lot of fun. And then we have the one for everyone. And then the one after the sun. Yes, we have 3 podcasts. It's all video anyway. And we found this Avi crazy. Check out his credentials. Came out of the closet at age 57. And he's been running for 7 years because he's always been paranoid, schizophrenic, and he hid it. But he won 12 awards. It's pretending to be bipolar, but he won the awards for really trying to end loneliness. Well, now he's going to do it. He's clean. You're as sick as your deepest secret. Oh, we got him. So he's nuts. We just need to get a few blockers for him. Get this thing rolling. This is computer age. Everybody's on Zoom. It's the easiest Papa Dippy, Hookie, Mama Loopy, Zippy Dippy in the world. If you ever saw the movie Patch Adams, which is a true story, historically at least 50% really real. Yes, there was a real Dr. Hunter Patch Adams. A lot more serious than Robin Williams. He was serious because this is a quote. Not perfect, but perfect enough. Loneliness is the world's cruelest epidemic and the easiest to eliminate. There's no money, a friend-a-thon. So I don't know how you do all this stuff. I will track some people. And it'll be like, he'll just be, we just can't wait to get that Jesus whip on those evil people that treat the elderly evil. Yeah, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. But wow, this loony who's been in psychiatric wards over 20 times, yet he won 12 awards. You can Google Drew Horn 2013 Voice Award Acceptance Speech. Look, and you can Google turnafrownaround.org. This lunatic felt he had a vision, an hallucination. He's been having them since age 6. He's hid them since age 6. He's been hearing all voices and visitations since age 6, and he hid it since age 6. He thinks it's amazing that somehow he was able to hide his illness for 50 years. Anyway, however it worked, hidden are the ultimate. The spirits of revenge are going to be unleashed on all those people that are oppressors, that could go ahead and say, well, we can invest in nursing homes, we can cut corners. No, that's not important. We just shuffle money, we shuffle money, don't we? Don't we? You're gonna get your balls cut off. We can't wait to do it to you, you fucking shemeen balls. You want it, guys? They're peakies and winnies, and we're manipulating this. I'll be crazy. Podcasts for children. As fun as Sesame Street, or he won't do it. It's in his brain already. He did have a TV show with turnafrownaround.org. You should Google that. Look at the Compassion Chronicles. This man was hospitalized as a CEO. And he did over 2,000 shows, at least 70% in places of pain. Pain. Lonely. Pain, lonely. It was there he discovered they didn't need shows. They needed friends. Non-judgmental, uplifting, unconditionally loving friends. Non-judgmental, uplifting, unconditionally loving friends. Non-judgmental, uplifting, unconditionally loving friends. One-on-one. But it never happened. He was too sick. He was lying. It got too big. He hated what he created. He hated it because 80% of it was bullshit. He got what he wanted. He was always a piece of scum, shit, evil, block, never fit in. And then at 46, by 48, he's getting, by 48, this man is like being asked to come and do a show. And by 49, this man had already gone. He's 3 years into turnafrownaround.org. He convinced his therapist to be his co-founder. His co-founder almost lost his license. Greatest therapist, top 5 friends I know of, crazy ever had. He went by Screwy Drewy. But nevertheless, Drew the Jew sometimes. Oy vey Shemir. That's the new Hebrew. Jewish Israeli cream cheese. Oy vey Shemir. We schmear it here. Yes. You ever read the book of Jeremiah? You know, all religions have their special stereotypes that at least are pretty accurate. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you now, it is the 11th commandment for Jews. Thou shalt complain. Oy vey Shemir. We schmear. So how do you turn your oi to joy? Oi. How do get joy? Oh, for oi. How do we joy? Oi. Well, oi is O-Y. You want it simple? Listen, you want it simple? O, others. You put others. Why? Before yourself. Why? Because that's what you should do. Your religion teaches to do it, whatever it is, and if you're a humanitarian, you know to do that. Don't you? So, he comes up with this cockamamie idea of what he did with Turn a Frown Around. And there was so much ego and so much pollution, he built it. He actually said, well, Nike. We'll throw away the sneakers. Please don't get mad at people that love sneakers. I have a long story. I used to tell a routine about them, but we won't talk about it. I love these sneakers. These sneakers cost me $16. I've had them for 2 years. I love these sneakers. Ha-hoo! So, I don't know if you can say it. Anyway, the spirits are, he's fading into him. We're letting that happen. But anyway, continue, Avi. So, crazy, and I want to end loneliness. So, I wanted to be an egomaniac. I wanted everyone to love me. I wanted everyone to listen to me. No one listened to me. No one loved me. It was bad. I'm bad. I'd entertain to kind of make people like me, but I just was bad. So by 57, doom. I've been homeless on and off, but it was real bad the last 7.5 years. Dingo. Still homeless and real bad. I won't go through it. Nevertheless, what do you tell you about it? What are you going to do? So, it's just got to be as much fun as Sesame Street for the children, but every 4 minutes, we're only begging you to be a friend. Take grandma, take grandpa if they're feeling well. Take mom, take dad if they're feeling well. Aunt, uncle, teacher, do a report on it. And that's right. There's going to be a mass lead-in. We're calling this podcast, and a child shall lead them. It'll be, if it ain't fun, It shouldn't be for children. Watch that movie, Life is Beautiful. I think it's 23 years old, maybe 22. Life is beautiful. A child shall lead them. Yes. So, but we want them to gather friends, one-on-one, make it a family thing. Then, everybody, that's the podcast. Everybody. That's what we call it. You know what everybody is? Everybody. We'll take as many animals that are therapeutic and nurturing. We'll take their bodies too. And all we're going to do is the search and rescue. Like, that's a terrible, horrible thing. People are left in war, and then people go back, saving Private Ryan. I don't want to go too deep. It's horrible. Well, home front, prisoners of wards and walls. The Eleanor Rigby's, the shut-ins that have no one, and the wards, the jails, the homeless shelters, the children's shelters, the women's shelters that are so abused, on and on, rehab shelters, psychiatric, that's my home front. Nursing homes. You know how all this started? I found myself kinda, for America, I guess, with a lot of luck. Thank you, Paul McCartney and Wings. I was dating this girl who was very supportive. And anyway, she told me to follow my dream, and I had a business. I had 3 businesses, but one of them was really smart. Really smart. And and I got called, like, they didn't know all of a sudden, I don't know where this guy calls me and he said, listen, you're the best canvasser. I just signed in with 3 or 4 partners. We bought 30 window companies. We blah blah. We're gonna fly you all over it was like 8, 10, 12 states, and we want you to just raise up an army of canvassers. And they were giving me money I never saw. Mostly it was always direct sales. I was okay with that. But I was running and had a vision, and I knew what to do. And I was going to turn a frown around. I didn't really know, but I knew one thing. I wanted to eradicate loneliness. I didn't know what that meant. But they were all ready for profit. I couldn't believe it. I've had over 30 jobs in my life. I'm sick fuck. Sick fuck. Anyway. So, I'm running in a circle. This girlfriend used to come down and watch me and bring her friends, and everyone would laugh. They'd laugh because I'd run in circles. I got to go. There's mosquitoes. Hope they don't leave any cigarette butts. Bingo, dingo. Bingo, dingo. Let's put this in. Let's not think. I know I've already just gotten bitten by a mosquito on my ring finger. They smell the sweat under the ring, bing, but that's what the ring, that ring is the eye of the tiger. Eye of the tiger, I don't even see it there. This is the eye of the tiger. You can't see that. Let's see, hold up. Eye of the tiger. We see, I don't see nothing. You see it, there it is. That's the eye of the tiger. Holy bed-doodle. Wow. I'll put it on my hand. Got a mosquito bite. Right there, man. Shaka-hoogie. Let's see. Can you see that? Eye of the tiger. I don't want you to think it's just anything. I want to make sure that's the... Is that it? That's the eye... No, that's not the eye of the tiger. I'm sorry, guys. It's there. There we go. That is... There's 2 rings, but the one is the eye of the tiger. The one that would be there. I forgot where I go. I got itchies on the boo-goo. I gotta get out of here. Itchies on the boo-goo. Yep. So there's cars coming. and I'm flying. So, yeah, that's okay, crazy. He's gonna have a podcast, everybody, for one reason. So everybody, no matter who you are, if you got 28% in your battery, well, these people got 3, 2, 1. They're on minus 18. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So, more blessed to give and receive. You get it. All the religions agree on that. They all agree on non-judgmental, uplifting, unconditional love. They all agree on that. They just kill each other for too much of their dogma. Dogma! Backwards. Am God. Am God. I am God. Am God. Dogma. D-O-G-M-A. Turn it backwards. A-M. Am God. That's what it's that. So, but we got everybody to agree. We got to put out the fire. No matter who you want that fire out. Fire alone. So we're going to wow on the podcast that everybody's familiar with. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, Artie.
And so what's going to happen here is that in this podcast, he's going to make it fun. He had a TV show with Turn a Frown Around. He did over 2,000 shows. Everyone needs to laugh. Laughter is medicine, the Hebrew Proverbs teach. But loneliness is not a laughing matter. But when you love, you take your 28%, you attach to minus 3, and all of a sudden you both steady out, and you both got a friend. You both got a friend. You both got a friend. These are some of my friends who died. Some of my friends who died. Anyway, so, oh, I gotta go in. Up on the gill, they say they're all here going, come on, let's go in and eat them for dinner. Yes, I know, that's what they're thinking. Eat this guy for dinner. Eat this guy for dinner. Say, oh, Mr. Tootie. Oh, Mr. Rudy. I'm sorry. He got me and I missed him. Oh, boy. I mean nothing by all this. If I thought you weren't, like you were a firelight, I'd be okay. You know, you keep munching. You didn't get that big for, hey man, look, man, who, well. Search and rescue. Wow. 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 It's computerized. It's the easiest thing in the world, just for America. Think about all the things that are computerized with everyone in America. Wow. Censuses. Papa Dippy. So, we protect all HIPAA laws. We don't want laws. This is the law of love. This is hiding Jews in Nazi Germany. That kind of spirit. This guy's nuts. We're gonna get those Mickey Rooney killed. Oh my God, I don't care about them. They're just in piss and shit and treated like crap. Your day. Your day. So, continue. Tell him about it. Yeah. So we do the search and rescue. Yeah, pretty groovy idea. I think so. Groovy idea. They're feeding the wild kingdom out there in 4 spots off the property. Control, and I feed them all property. No one has any profit. So, every institution of isolation, we get a number. They just keep a number up on this app. So we have one for all these horrible places, these institutions of isolation. We just do. Why not? So we know how many, is it perfect? Of course it's not perfect. No one's doing this. It'll be a lot, much closer to perfect than it's ever been. We want one thing. How many people really would benefit from someone that has no one? I don't care how corny it sounds. I used to say it all the time. When you're a somebody to a nobody, you turn that nobody into a somebody. And everyone needs to be mentored, and everyone needs to be mentoring. And friends are just iron sharpening iron, mentoring each other. But usually one starts and then it equals out. So anyway, this is nothing abnormal. It's just no one's getting it in America. And that's hard. It's stupid. So we make sure, I hope I don't throw this phone. We make sure that, so we know how many psych facilities, and we know how many psych facilities and jails and orphanages and children's centers and women abuse centers and the homeless, the nursing homes, and we maybe through Meals on Wheels, and I know they'll have to be a little bit more legal, but the point is that it'll be all right, and the legal evil that'll happen is that this evil will now be the legal evil will have no legality attached to it, because everybody just signs up for this app. There's so many free apps, I don't even understand them. We don't want sponsors like that. So, I'm pulling this out of my tuchus, but you could think that, Bill Gates and Apple, I just think those two, they'd create a couple of free apps like we did for the coronavirus, and everyone, we just know in America every single institution of isolation, and for those institutions we have numbers, just like they used to have a thing for the pancakes for firefighters, right? And a religious organization. So they had a thermometer 50 years ago, and then when you hit the top, boom, 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 you raise that money. Well, with the computer. So this is real to me. You should Google Drew Horn 2013 Voice Award acceptance speech. Now, what happens is that they keep a running tab. And the idea is that everyone has a non-judgmental, uplifting, unconditionally loving friend till one of them dies that visits once a week. Like fast food, we make it easy. Why is it easy? Because they download the app and realize, I'd really like to visit someone in here's the contact person. Really? Sure. You're having like could I bring, really? Yeah, that'll break the ice. I think so. Oh, good. And until one of them dies. Now you'll start being the stronger battery. You got to go 4 times. These people are bitter. These are people who have nobody. They've been abused. They're abused dogs. That's what I am, and that's what these people are. Abused animals. So they're not going to believe you. But the point is, if you go first as a strong battery, say, listen, man, I got minus 18. I got 28. Let's go. It might be a little hard in the beginning, but then all of a sudden, boom, boom, that instant gratification. Someone cares. Then you advocate, and all of a sudden, mine didn't raise me, boom, boom. Oh my God, someone stand up for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Then all of a sudden you got a problem and you just battle along. You didn't realize you let your guard down. I got an answer that, like, oh, that's something to think about. Oh, I am Allah. What? Agape love, filial love. It's just love. You before me. No, you before me. I insist you before me. I know you before me. And this is going on throughout America, one-on-one. We don't need to know names. We don't want testimonies. We don't need to sell compassion. That's disgusting. And that's what I tried to do with Turn Around Rock. It's all wrong. You can't put money. Jesus Christ said you don't put new wine in old wineskins. Anything from my past I'm not interested in. If something comes to this present without my soliciting it, that's different. Because my vision is 100% pure. There's no money. There's no board. There's no 501c3. Really. This is going, wow, I'm my brother and sister's keeper. Wow. And I don't want to lose my reward. We all want to be anonymous, but not to that one person. We don't need rewards. We don't need to go, oh, what is that? That's evil. That's just a bad idea. That's what motivates capitalists to be more capitalistic. And a lot of people lose in that because it's a survival of the fittest. And I am the unfit. I had a great daddy and a great woman who had to raise me because my mother was also paranoid schizophrenic. And let's not talk about being molested for 2 fucking years as my father died in my fucking arms. Nagila. Yeah. Anyway, need to end loneliness. And this is the way to do it. So we have search and rescue. We know how many. And like I said, the Meals on Wheels, I think they'll be a little more delicate. So people have to sign and say, yeah, I really would want this, or, however it's done. I'm sure everyone would have to do that. But the issue is that we want this to be a little bit more proactive. When you start asking people that are fucking miserable, you want somebody to be, nah, fuck them. And I had to push love in that sense. I really was like some bizarre, like, hi, I'm the Jewish Santa Claus. I'm just here to make you smile, and no, you don't want me? Well, I'm going to do it anyway. And I did. So in the beginning, you have to be pushy with something they don't believe, like a dog that's going, I don't believe your hand's going to be different than the last 3 that have hit him and abused him and strangled him or whatever the fuck they did. You get it? You're listening to this guy, Mickey Rooney. Judgment has come in your honor. We honor you, Mickey Rooney. You are a god. We honor you. We honor you. And so this Harvey Crazy and his 3 podcasts. Tell them about the after. What was that? What did you call it? Everybody After Dark. The third, that are 28% and 32%, not 60, 70, 80, 90% Americans. If we don't do it, it's not going to get done. The poor help the poor. We have to lead the way. Darkness has to bear the light. Radical light. Matthew chapter 25, verses 31, I think, to 46. Judgment. 6 things. Whether you're a sheep of the Almighty, follower, in love with, or a goat. There's 6 things. You should read them. Anyway, the pure thought, the Sermon on the Mount, people, of of every religion, the people that follow Muhammad's teaching of the Sermon on the Mount in the Quran. Just read it. Well, listen to the Hindu gods. Everyone's talking about helping the downtrodden, the people that can't help themselves, the lonely, the forgotten, the aged, the ones that are deformed, the ones that are lepers, like Mother Teresa, like Mother Teresa, like Mother Teresa. She came from money, you know. She made a choice. Anyway, more blessed give and receive. Happiness is what's happening. So the podcasts are going to be happy. And it's an earthly happiness. But joy. How do you turn joy to joy? You put others before yourself. So whether it is, and the children, and a child shall lead them, everybody, or everybody, after dark. The point is, that third one is just raw real. If I ever get all the videos I have out of other phones and, libraryized and whatever, and editized and all that, I will have an absolute, at least 5 categories. Because 2 of those categories, no one's watching without serious guardianship decision, that is, it loves these people. So, because I'm insane and I'm evil. But I have a desire to do good. And so, everybody, after dark, that's really who I am. I'm not going to put on kippy-doos, abba-zip-sakaki-hee, so-ba-dee, wabba-doo. And what's more important is I need to challenge my people and go, listen, we are treated like shit. We've got to love these people. They want programs and PhDs and lectures and psychologists. And listen, these people are drowning in fucking loneliness. Somebody needs to be their friend. And it's got to be free will. And it can't be a group. And it can't, you just decide. And that's what will happen. Millions of people will watch A Child Shall Lead Them. Basically, before puberty, everybody after puberty, and everybody after puberty, but after dark. The third of Americans, the throwaways, the blacks, the geeks, the whomps, which I am, which I am, which I am. And we're not just going to sugarcoat anything. And I'm going to tell everybody, I'm the same guy, or because I'm too many, because I'm paranoid schizophrenic, I'm possessed. You see some of my possessions, right here. The coat turned inside out. The spirits of revenge. You fucking pieces of shit. How did you treat him that way? And all the old people that way? What the fuck is wrong with you? Get Jesus whipped. Boom, boom, boom. I feel that way. Yeah. Many in me. But the good of it is the lonely will have a real friend. Wow. 2 are better than 1. Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Read it. Ecclesiastes chapter 4. That's right. The same chapter 3. The Birds in the late 60s made a song. I don't know. It was Turn. That's chapter 3, part of it. Chapter 4 says 2 are better than 1. If one falls, the other lifts. Someone's called, the other covers. Come on, man. Everyone needs to be protected, and everyone needs to be protecting. Friendship. You don't agree on everything, but you're just there to sustain each other through this hardship of existence. All right, who'll ever say this? I don't know. I think they know. I'll say it. Don't you worry, Avi. Don't you worry. People need to worry. Are the people that are fucking banking, making money off the elderly, making money off the elderly, making money off the elderly. I'll say about that. Spirits of revenge. Don't you worry, old Mickey Rooney. Don't you worry, boy. Don't you worry, I'll flush those people down the toilet. Down, you evil fuckers. You're gonna drown. You treated Mickey Rooney and all the elderly are going underground. Read Matthew 25, 31 to 46. You're going underground. Love, 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 love. 6 loves in Matthew 25. Read them. There's nothing about praying, nothing about religion. Read them. Final judgment, read them. Yeah. Oh, Mickey Rooney, it's your day. Mickey Rooney, it's your day. Mickey Rooney, Mickey Rooney, Mickey Rooney, Mickey Rooney, Mickey Rooney. We're gonna have zillions of people visiting everybody. We're gonna have millions and millions and millions of people visiting, and everybody won't be lonely. Everybody won't be lonely. No more spirits, we release you now. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Revenge on the creeps. Give me Jesus' whip. Let's free the downtrodden. A meek shall inherit thee.